Hello from Canada, Smitty here. We got a brand new IMP again. This one, because you've read the title, is a 2021 menu number 13, honey garlic chicken. One of 4 new menus. We had the pub style pulled beef that I had last time. We've got chickpea shakshaка style, and then we've got the vegetarian casserole. I'm not reshooting that. We're just going to keep rolling. All brand new Canadian IMPs have the dog bone shaped pull. Boom, easy peasy. You can open her up right there. So we've got a Wonder Bar that that is really deformed. Oh, that's something else is leaking in there. Moving on. We got the Pain Burger, strawberry jam, peanut butter, the Nescafe Sweet and Creamy, 2 iced sports drinks with the beverage bag covered in whatever that is. Probably this, to be honest. We got sweet and salty almonds. Then we've got our main and our fruit. Quick note, heating instructions are not applicable to fruit. Everyone seems to miss that. Heat this, eat this. Problem solved. We also have some accessories. We've got our spork, Tabasco, pack of matches by Eddie Match, a compressed towelette or the maple mint. Don't eat that. It's even labeled. It's very clear. Don't eat this. Pack of Tic Tacs. In addition, we also got a brand new, rather large towel. The old ones used to be called towels. I'm sticking with the nomenclature. Alrighty, we got a pot boiling. We're gonna throw that main in there. Let's start getting some of this stuff out. Most of the items in this main are covered in this. There's a hole in here somewhere. Oh well. Yeah, look at that. I got a new picture-in-picture mode. It's just so I can actually see to make sure that this thing's actually still tracking me. Every now and then it drops it and stares off at the ceiling, so 2 cameras, boom, boom. Let's give it a go. This is a Wunderbar from Cadbury. Nice little Viking thing. 300 calories in this pig. Holy crap! And it has seen some heat. Oh God! Yeah, there it goes. Nougat everywhere. Man. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. But holy crap! Yeah, this thing is. This has seen some heat right there. Look at that thing. 300 calories in this stupid thing. That'll keep you going. We got sweet and salty almonds, 290 calories. Actually, a good amount of fat in here, 22. That's pretty good. 22 grams, I'll take that. A little bit of protein. I love these candy almonds mixed in there. They're so good. The hamburger bun, or the Pain Burger, of course, that is French for bread. Please don't assume it's pain. It's actually quite nice usually. This one's been a bit squished, but you know, it's not cut all the way through as some people find out to their detriment. It's really not that hard to peel apart though. Canadian Forces mug. It's a classic. They come in a couple different colors. There's your instant coffee, your sugar, your hydrogenated corn oil. I don't know what that is. Doesn't take too much water, so this little cup is just perfect for that. Onto our coaster. We can't stress this enough, people. Do not heat the fruit. I mean, sometimes it might be all right, but like, you're not improving it. There's our sliced apples. As is tradition, we're going to make a PB&J sandwich with the peanut butter and jelly. I don't really think the main's going to lend itself well to being on a bun, which is fine. Now, both the jam and the peanut butter, they used to be Canadian products. They're no longer. They're made in Stone Mountain, Georgia. I find it a little odd anyway from like a security purpose that like you've got a Defense Force contract with US products. But they've been doing it forever. A lot of the mains are actually made in like by Warnick and and all that. And Freddie Chef used to get them made down there too. Oh well. The one big gripe I do have about them switching up suppliers is that this is not that good of a product. This strawberry jam and the raspberry jam, it used to be better. They used to be really, really, really top tier. This stuff's fine though. It's just more of a jelly than an actual jam. Less fruit pieces in that, more of a, you know, fruit juice preserve. Both these packs make a cup of water. The beverage bag holds a cup of water. There's a nice delineated line on that. Nice gusseted bottom. I have a pile of these. I must have like 50 of these easily. So usually I would save them for use on, like, you know, backpacking trips, because for a while there you could put phones in it, you could put anything in that thing and it would hold. And actually you could use a touch screen through this, so it was pretty good. Modern day phones have gotten a little crazy. This stupid iPhone 11, yeah, I'm looking at you, right there. That stupid iPhone 11 is too big for this bag. They kind of ruined it. Put the powdered drink in the water. Follow me for more recipes. That dissolves pretty fast. Right on. I don't know. This is really sweet. One of my chief complaints with the turkey strips and orange sauce was how freaking sweet it was. It was overpowering, and right away this smells very sweet. So there we go. Now I did read in the ingredients that this has potatoes in it, so I'm not going to be as disappointed as the oh, look at all those potatoes. You know what, I lied. I'm going to be disappointed. I promised myself I wouldn't be as disappointed as with the pulled pork. It had a ton of potatoes. It was half potatoes. It was kind of gross. It really ruined the dish. We got honey garlic chicken with potatoes. And they're the same sort of, yeah, they're a little firm. But, oh well. Now the main ingredient in this is chicken, which is pretty awesome. Then we've got roasted potatoes, obviously. Red bell peppers. And we've got a little bit of soybean, salt, sugar, honey, vinegar, garlic, onion powder, and caramel for color, or caramel, whichever you prefer. What the heck is that? Like, that is a dark chunk of potato. There's a lot of it. These apples are actually really good. They're really crisp, really sweet, really fresh, actually, to be honest. And I enjoy them. They're not my favorite fruit. I really love the peaches, hands down, one of my favorite go-tos, but in a pinch, these things are good. And in the breakfast mains, you can mix them in with the oatmeal. Really good breakfast. So we got our almonds with that nice candy coated on it. I love them. This is candy. This is delicious. How can you hate it? You love almonds, you love sugar. But there's our PB&J. If you've seen me eat one of these, you're going to see me eat thousands of these. They're good. They're good. Oh. Now the bun itself, some people say smells weird. I've never picked that up. Some are like, oh, it smells a little bit like chemicals. I've never picked that up from this thing. I think this particular one's a little drier than usual. And that's kind of how it comes out. Every now and then you get ones that are like very bright, very colorful. This one is quite dark, like they cooked her a little longer. And who knows, maybe that's a factor of where it goes into the retort. The actual container that they put the retort pouches in is called a retort. But if they put it in there and this one's on the outside, maybe it saw more heat, maybe it cooked a little longer. It's a little drier than usual, but I'm still going to eat that. This silly thing, this Wonder Bar, like I wonder how much temperature this ration has seen. It is super good. Oh God, look at that. Oh, nougat and delicious caramel and getting it everywhere. Puffed rice, I guess. I think there's puffed rice in here. I don't actually know what is in a Wonder Bar. I don't care. It's a chocolate bar or a candy bar if you prefer. I've heard people call them candy bars. Because I'm a fool, that's actually peanut butter and caramel. I didn't know that. Oh, I don't eat this stuff that often. That's new for IMPs. That's my excuse. Moving on. Moving on. Mrs. Smitty's laughing at me because she knew. I like those. Well, there we go. We got a 3-in-1 coffee. Your cream, it's hydrogenated oil. Your cream, your sugar, and your instant coffee. Cheers. God, that's sweet. I'm a black coffee drinker, but that's delicious. I used to drink double doubles. 2 cream, 2 sugar. Load up on sugar that way. Load up on fat. Woo! It's like 450 calories. I switched over to black coffee, and honestly, I really enjoy it a lot more. But I'll drink that in a pinch. If someone gave that to me, I am not going to spit it back in their face. Not at all. Now, as far as instant coffees go, that's pretty good. But it is candy. It's straight up candy. All of this is just candy. You know, empty carbs. That's what they do. Speaking of candy, and speaking of sugar in our beverage bag, here we go. Cheers. That right there is like a blue raspberry flavor. Maybe a little sweeter. It has changed up flavors over the years. I think 2017 tastes completely different than 2019. And yeah, still the same. Different supplier, I think. Now for the moment you waited for. This is where my viewership goes and then just drops right off. And that's okay. I do this for fun. I don't really care if anyone sticks around after this. But let's look at this main. So we got big chunks of chicken in here. And a lot of shredded chicken. And a lot of potato. Oh boy. Little everything. So canned chicken, peppers, potatoes. It's very sweet. Let's give it a go. Super sweet. That is so sweet. Overwhelmingly sweet. I'm not a huge fan of it. The garlic kind of comes through. The honey is in there. So at least it does it. It's hit honey, it's hit garlic, and it's hit chicken. So that's all we can really ask for out of that. I think this is going to go over well with a lot of people. It's not going to be one of my favorites, and that's fine. That would add a nice little bit of spice in there. I, however, don't like Tabasco sauce, so that's not going in there. I really wish they still kept Frank's in there. Like, why? Why you do this to me? So overall, I do think a lot of people are going to love this ration. I do think that the changes that we're starting to see, huge. It's a huge deal. For years, we've started stagnating the menus. IMPs were always kind of designed with the premise that every single year, on a 3-year rotating basis, it would change. So the stock in the warehouses, the stuff that would get issued for the troops, you would end up with 3 different types of lunches and dinners, you know, depending on what year manufacturer. So it kind of broadened that sort of that menu base, stopped all the menu fatigue. There were some, like the salmon, that just went on for way too long, and the lasagna. A lot of people didn't like that, stuff like that. But I think they're getting better, and I love the variation. So bring it on. Keep bringing these things out. They're really good. I love it.